Hi, I'm Thomas Kristen. And I'm John Kristen, and we are the founders of Vox Populi, the revolutionary political mobile application that is going to change the way people view elections in this country. Currently, the United States has a tremendous problem in our democracy, and that is not enough of its citizens are exercising their right to vote. Currently, there's only about 50 to 60% voter turnout in general elections, 30 to 40% voter turnout in midterm elections, and the statistics are even worse for primary and local elections. This is simply not enough people voting if our politicians are supposed to represent the majority of this country. So how does Vox Populi solve this issue? We are providing a mobile application that not only focuses on registration and voting by providing key information such as wait times at the polling booths and all the information that will be on your local ballot, but we also primarily focus on educating our voters on both incumbents and first-time politicians, but we do so in a format like no other application has. We understand that the average American doesn't have the time to sift through newspaper articles and journals to get updated information on an election, and especially the newer generation doesn't want to spend between more than 5 to 10 minutes to obtain this information. So Vox Populi is a platform that does all this sifting of information for you and allows the user to get the key positions, ideologies, and news of a candidate in a concise bullet point format. This would allow a user to wake up on election day, quickly get their cup of coffee and their breakfast, and within 5 minutes of being on this app, be able to make informed decisions on the ballot.
So now we're going to show you a demo of our application Vox Populi. So you can see when the app initially opens, you have the option to sign in or sign up. So you can type in your current username and password. And the app's going to use geolocation to find your current district, or you can actually type in another address and find another district in the United States. As you can see, we're at the Thomas M. Siebel Center here in Urbana-Champaign, and we have the option to either register for this district or learn more about the candidates. So let's learn about the candidates. Let's learn about the House of Representatives race in the 13th District of Illinois. As you can see, if we can click on the tab, you can see the two current candidates, Ronnie Davis and Betsy Londrigan, the Republican and Democrat. If we click on the Ronnie Davis tab, you can learn more about his platform in the concise bullet point form that shows the 5 main points. Below it is a quote that's taken from his website. And you see at the very bottom is the link to his website where you can learn more about the articles and news surrounding Ronnie Davis. Similarly, with Betsy Londrigan, you can see the 5 main points of her platform, a quote that really summarizes her campaign. And if we click on Betsy's website, you have the option to either volunteer or donate, or just learn more about her campaign and what she stands for.
Not only do we have our first prototype, but we are continuing to build this application this semester with a professor, and I've already worked with professors in previous semesters here at the University of Illinois. We have the stick-to-itness to make this idea a reality, and if you don't believe us, just look at what a former professor, Harley Sorkin, had to say about working with us.
I'm Harley Sorkin. I've known Thomas and John for 4 years as an instructor in technology entrepreneurship classes at the University of Illinois. As students, they never complete their work for the sake of a grade. They try to master the subject matter so that they understand how it applies in the real world. Thomas and John work very well together, pushing each other to do their best, and I believe they will be successful entrepreneurs for a couple reasons. They take the time to understand what motivates their users so that they know how to best serve them. And they don't just blindly assume people will buy. Instead, they make sure they understand their own weaknesses as well as they understand their strengths so that they don't get caught off guard. Thomas and John are the kinds of entrepreneurs that are easy to get behind because their work ethic never disappoints.
Vox Populi in Latin means the voice of the people, and that's exactly what this platform is designed to do, to give a bigger voice to the citizens of this country. We hope you join us in strengthening our democracy and making elections a more intuitive experience for all voters.